In Irish mythology, Clíodhna is a queen of the Banshees of the Tuatha Danann.Cleena of Carrigcleena is the potent banshee that rules as queen over the sidheog of South Munster, or Desmond. She is the principal goddess of Ireland. In some Irish myths, Clíodhna is a goddess of love and beauty. She is said to have 3 brightly colored birds who eat apples from an otherworldly tree and whose sweet song heals the sick. She leaves the otherworldly island of Tuatha to be with her mortal lover, Charban, but is taken by a wave as she sleeps due to the music played by a minstrel of Danann.Cleena in Glandore Harbour in County Cork. The tide there is known as Clíodhna, Clíodhna's wave. Whether she drowns or not depends on the version being told, along with many other details of the story. She had her palace in the heart of a pile of rocks, 5 miles from Mallow, which is still commonly known by the name of Carrigcleena, and numerous legends about her are told among the Munster peasantry. Associated families. In general, it has been observed that Cleena is especially associated with old Irish families of Munster. Cleena has long been associated with the lands that had been the territory of the Uí during the period of influence, or were later associated with what had been the Uí territory. Cleena is referred to as an unwelcome pursuer in Edward Walsh's poem O'Donovan's Daughter, and in an ode praising Donal O'Donovan upon his accession to the chiefship of Cloncahill. Donal III O'Donovan he is referred to as the Dragon of Clíodhna. Clíodhna is also associated with the McCarthy dynasty of Desmond, who adopted her as the fairy woman, and the O'Keefes and Fitzgerald dynasty, with whom she has had amorous affairs. Clíodhna appears in the name of one O'Leary in a medieval pedigree as Conor Clíodhna or Conor of Clíodhna, and it is notable that the family were originally based in the area of Roscarbery, very near to Glandore, before moving north to Muskerry. The O'Learys belonged to the ancient Corculaigd. The Blarney Stone. The most traditional story of the famous Blarney Stone involves Clíodhna, Cormac Lady McCarthy, the builder of Blarney Castle, being involved in a lawsuit, appealed to Clíodhna for her assistance. She told him to kiss the first stone he found in the morning on his way to court, and he did so, with the result that he pleaded his case with great eloquence and won. Thus the Blarney Stone is said to impart the ability to deceive without offending. He then incorporated it into the parapet of the castle. To be fair, Clíodhna does not take credit for all the Blarney of the McCarthys. Queen Elizabeth noted in frustration that she could not effect a negotiation with Cormac McCarthy, whose seat was Blarney Castle, as everything he said was Blarney, as what he says he does not mean. John O'Donovan, in her capacity as Banshee, Cleena is mentioned by the Irish antiquarian John O'Donovan. Writing in 1849 to a friend, O'Donovan says, Michael Collins. The great Irish leader Michael Collins also had knowledge of Clíodhna. Stories were told of her in the Roscarbery school he attended, and they took Sunday trips to Clíodhna's rock. Here, according to Michael's friend Piara's Baazali, it is worth noting that Collins was descended from the O'Poilians of Uí-Nalgabra. Both the Uí-Nal and the Uí-Donvans were tribes within the Uí origins. It has been suggested that Clíodhna derives from the Gaulish goddess Clútondra Clútondai.